Campus and military base by storm. From entertainment marketer to inspirational speaker, here's Meagan McLeod, the voice that retires hopelessness. Welcome you all.
Thank you for your energy. You are my battery today. You understand that? You give me your energy. So I want you to repeat something. Say matrix.
Matrix.
Say it one more time. Say matrix.
Matrix.
What I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you that in order for you to be a leader on your campus, in your jobs, on your military bases, that you need to find the truth and the purpose that lies inside of you. Say, my truth.
My truth.
Say, my purpose.
My purpose.
Your truth plus your purpose is your passion. Your truth and your passion lies on the inside of you. Now for those, Matrix fans, yes. For those who don't understand what the Matrix was about or who have forgotten what the Matrix is about, it's about two worlds. One fantasy, one reality. Now the fantasy world is being defended by agents. The agents want to keep human beings plugged into the fantasy. Now then there's the true world. The true world is being defended by characters such as Neo and Morpheus. They want to unplug human beings from the fantasy world so they can start living their true lives. How many of you want to live your true lives? Say, my truth.
My truth.
My purpose.
My purpose.
Now, one scene in the Matrix, Neo comes from the Matrix, the fantasy world, into the true world. Now, Morpheus has told everybody, Neo is the chosen one. Neo is the one that's going to unplug human beings from the fantasy world and put them in the true world so they can start living their true lives. Now their comrades, the friends in the true world, when they walk by Neo, they say, oh, that's the chosen one. That's the one that's going to help us. That's the one that's going to save us. That is his truth. That is his purpose. But then a friend of his, a comrade, sees Neo. This is a scene in the movie. He sees Neo. He says, look, brother, he doesn't say it like this, but this is me. He says, look, brother, I know you are the chosen one, but when you see the agents, you need to do like the rest of us and you need to run. So when you see them, run. So the first time Neo comes across an agent, what does he do? What do you think he does? What do you think he does? That's exactly what he does. So instead of living in his truth and in his purpose and carrying out his passion of the chosen one, he believes the fears of another person and he begins to run. Now if he is the chosen one and if he is to defeat these agents, how is he running away? He's running away from his purpose. He's running away from his truth. What does that make Neo? Neo begins to live in the fantasy of another person's reality. I'm going to say that again. He begins to live in the fantasy of another person's reality. Because you see, his fantasy was another person's fear. Now we are all birthed with truths. The truth of your success, the truth of your destiny, and the truth of your happiness. Your truth right now may be, I want to be on the dean's list. Yes, yes, just clap. Your truth right now may be, I want to be an attorney. Your truth right now may be, Meagan, I just want to be comfortable with myself. Well, all of that lies on the inside of you. And when you allow people to take you out of your truth and out of your purpose and you run away from it as Neo did, you don't live out your passions. How many of you have a passion that haunts you every second, every minute, and you just keep thinking about it? And it's like, leave me alone, but that's your chosen path. But I knew what I had to do, and I knew I had to believe in my truth. Now there's a scene in The Matrix where Neo, and this is a wonderful scene, where Neo is on a subway platform, and he's standing between subway steps on the left, agent on the right, subway steps on the left, agent on the right. And it's a great cinematic linear view because there's subway steps, Neo, agent. Picture it with me, subway steps, Neo, and the agent. Now he looks at the subway steps. There's no obstructions. It's a clear path. He can run right up the steps. There's even a slight glimmer of light that seems to be calling his name, like, Neo, come on. You don't want to fight that agent. Look, there's light up here. Come up here. And then he looks at the agent. Now this is in just any agent. This is the pinnacle of all agents. This is Mr. Smith. Now, Mr. Smith can defeat anyone. Any of those that want to try to defeat the Matrix. And Mr. Smith is standing there cocky like, Neo, come on, let me just drive you into the ground so I can keep going and morph into something else because you've taken up my time. That's how he looks at Neo. And Neo doesn't say anything, but I know he's thinking like, I just want to run up those steps. I just want to get away from here. But at that moment, Neo looks at the agent and he decides, you know what, I have to stand in my truth. I have to stand in the truth and the passion of being the chosen one. So what do you think he does?
He fights.
Exactly. He looks at the agent and he begins to fight. Now, we may not have, of course I hope none of us have this, people in dark suits and dark sunglasses coming after us. So we don't have agents. But what we have coming after us is our fears, our disbeliefs, our insecurities, and our doubts. And at some moment in your life, you have to do what Neo does and stand there and go, you know what, I'm going to stop running. Because if I keep running, I'm not going to move into my purpose. And in order for you to be a leader, you have to know your purpose. In order for you to lead, you have to be able to lead yourself. And you can't lead yourself without knowing your purpose, your truth, and your passion. So we may not have an agent. We may not be standing between subway steps, but maybe we're standing between a job and a dream. Maybe we're standing between our family and a mission. Maybe we're standing between two things where there's an easy way out and something we have to fight for. But when you fight, and when you fight for your truth and your passion, what you're doing is fighting for your existence and fighting for the reason why you were put here.